Welcome, everybody. I'm Dr. Tony Nettleman, your host for our first construction defect video. And today we're talking about datums. I'm going to start this discussion about datums because I swear this is the most common issue for construction defect cases, at least from a land surveyor's perspective. So what is a datum? Well, a datum is simply a starting point. Now, if you want to talk about the datums in the NSRS, the National Spatial Reference System, this is the federal government's datums, we could talk about NAD 83, NAD 27, NAVD 88, and many others. But if you want to just think of an easy datum, imagine starting off the survey at the northwest corner of a rectangle. Well, the northwest corner is up here. And you can talk about all the other property corners in reference to the northwest corner. So what is the datum, the reference point? It's the northwest corner. So if you want to go to the northeast corner, you go east. If you want to go to the southwest corner, you go south. Everything we're discussing is in reference to the northwest corner. It's a datum. Now, bigger datums could be based on sea level, could be based on the center of the earth, could be based on this point in Meads Ranch, Kansas, which was the basis of NAD 27. But here's the thing, guys. Imagine you're working as a project in the NAD 27 datum. So here's your property right here. We started off in Meads Ranch. We measured over. Here's the property. Well, if the surveyor decides to incorrectly enter the datum, and they put it in a different datum in their instrument, what should be here gets shifted all the way over here. And it could be a couple of feet, or it could be hundreds of feet. Now, what about a vertical datum? Well, a vertical datum is either referenced to mean sea level, referenced to the center of the earth, or could be an arbitrary reference where you set the datum. The zero datum is on the manhole across the street from the condo. Whatever it matters, it doesn't matter. But if a design professional chooses one datum and a survey field professional chooses another datum, then we're going to be in real trouble because we think that the condo is built plus 5 feet, which is approved in the county, in the city, for flood hazards. But if you choose the wrong datum, you could build it too low and not meet county standards, or you could build it much too high and you're using millions of dollars in fill, dirt, when you didn't have to. So how do you prevent these types of mistakes? Well, number one, you always put the datum, vertical and horizontal, on the design drawings. Number two, you always, when you're surveying in the field, confirm what datum if you're staking out, or if you choose your own datum, make sure it's documented. And third, when you go to the office and you're processing the data, making your map, you're going to check the design drawings, you're going to check the field drawings, going to confirm the datums, horizontal and vertical, are the same, and that makes sure we have an apples to apples comparison between the design and the build, between the as-built and the original survey, whatever it is. But if you choose the wrong datum, then you're going to be in big trouble. Now, the last topic here is about local datums. So the city of Philadelphia made their own datum. The city of Miami made their own datum. The city of Denver, Colorado has its own datum. And if you are a surveyor not from that area and not familiar with these local datums, it can be extremely dangerous, because what if the engineer is using the local datum, but you are using the federal national datum, one of them? Well, you could be off by tenths of a foot all the way to tens of feet. And that's really scary. So in the end, you've got to know your area, you've got to know what datums are available for you to use, and you either have to choose the right datum yourself if you're the first surveyor out there, or you have to use the datum chosen by the engineers. If you can do that, you'll be taking a huge step in the right direction in your survey construction project, keeping yourself safe, out of harm's way, and keeping the client happy. So, if you want to know more about datums, check out Elementary Surveying by Chuck Galani. Has a nice chapter on horizontal and vertical datums. And we've got lots of other resources. So feel free to contact us and we'll set you up with some great content. So I hope you enjoyed the first video in construction defect, and we'll move on to other topics very shortly.